He played his prep basketball at Hamburg High School in Hamburg, Arkansas. Now he's on his way to Houston. In between, Scottie Pippen has garnered his share of the Chicago spotlight.
Well, I feel like the me and Horace have a lot to prove to the city that we were deserving to be in the top 10 in the draft, and that we can come in and help the Bulls franchise for us getting a championship.
And did he ever? Pippen, who played his college ball at Central Arkansas, was selected 5th overall in the '87 draft by Seattle. Then dealt to Chicago for the 8th pick, Olden Polynice, in what turned out to be a one-sided trade for the Bulls. Pip's career took off in his second season as he started showing fans the all-around skills which would mark his 11-year career with the Bulls.
Greg Hodges drives into the front court ahead to Pippen. Scottie in for the right side. He gets Riley. Count it.
And that was just the start of more good things to come. Pippen was selected to the All-Star team for the first time in his 3rd year. Since then, 6 more appearances on the Eastern Conference squad. And he won the MVP trophy for his 29-point performance in '94. Pippen also played on 2 U.S. gold medal winning teams in '92 and '96. The same year, he was named one of the top 50 players in NBA history. And of course, there were the 6 NBA championships he helped the Bulls win in the '90s.
Pippen comes away with it, and the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.
But Pip's career was not without controversy. Early on, he earned a reputation for being too soft and sometimes disappearing against the tough physical teams. Then there was the infamous Game 7 of the '90 Eastern Conference Finals against the Pistons, when Pippen was suffering from a migraine headache, and it showed in his performance. When MJ retired in 1993 and the Bulls became Pippen's team, more controversy followed. There was the loaded gun found in his car in January of '94. And his remarks about a month later claiming fans boo black players more than white players, which led to this apology from number 33.
I pretty much apologize for it to some extent. I feel bad for saying it, but, you can never take back things that you've said.
During the '94 playoffs, Pippen sat out the final 1.8 seconds of a game against the Knicks when the final play wasn't designed for him. The following season, he did his best Bobby Knight impersonation during a game against the Spurs. More recently, there was the continuing squabble with management about being underpaid and his request last season to be traded.
I think it's just been mind-boggling for me for quite a while. I guess I could relate all the way back to the summer of, being the talk of the trade rumors and Jerry sending me faxes, threatening me not to play, and, what he would do to me and things of that nature. So I think I deserve a little bit more respect than that.
But in the end, the lasting images of Scottie Pippen as a Chicago Bull should be from his play on the court, like the defense he played against Magic Johnson in the '91 finals, the slam dunk over Patrick Ewing in one of the many playoff series against the Knicks, carrying his sick buddy off the court in Game 5 of the '97 finals. And how about, to top it all off, the emotion Pippen showed after last season's title. So from one defensive guru to another, why was Pippen so strong on defense continually? 7 straight NBA all-defensive teams.
I think one thing going in his favor is the fact that his height and his size that he was and his style of play, and he's very athletic. I think this is one guy that didn't have to score to be a dominant player on the basketball court. And don't forget, he played behind the greatest basketball player that ever played, and I think you got to put some merit to that. People don't understand how it is to play for a great person. I played 1 year with Oscar Robertson. I'm telling you, playing behind Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen did an outstanding job. Matter of fact, I say he did a hell of a job to bit that point straight right there. Here's a guy that dominated the Indiana series, as you see right here, by not even being a scorer. He dominated the series with his presence as a defensive ball player out on the basketball court. So I say his combination of his height, the desire to do it, and I think the style of play that he had through college and coming up, and the fact that he did play behind Michael Jordan, where he had to go do other things for his team to win, because certainly he picked up the shooting only in the rhythm of the game, and Scottie is a rhythm scorer. That is why I think he couldn't finish games like a Michael Jordan, because he did what was necessary for his team to win basketball games at the time, and most of that was without the basketball. And to do that, I think that was a great feat for Scottie in all his years. And plus, he watched the toughest scorers quite a bit down the stretch run. And if you ask me, yes, his number should be retired, because this guy was 7 straight years out of the 11, whatever, being all defensive team in this league, that means something right there, plus 6 championships. So, Scottie, good luck if indeed you're going to Houston, because I think he deserved it. Now, there's a lot of things I didn't like away from it, because 1.8 seconds, I would have personally sent him home for the rest of the season. That's why I'm not coaching. At the same time, the gun and all those other instances, those things do happen. Scottie is one hell of a basketball player.
And for all those reasons, Norm Van Leer believes Scottie should have his jersey retired. Stay with us. More Game Room coming up.
On the drive, down the lane. Oh, yes! Monster double! 15 points for Pippen. The Bulls are within 6.
You already know about Scottie Pippen's link with Olden Polynice, but did you know that in honor of that trade, Pippen named one of his dogs Polynice? Pip, Jordan, and Harper let the dogs out this past year, a term they used to describe their ability to turn on their defensive intensity at will. But Scottie always managed to save one signature offensive move for the postseason, the dunk. Eric Collins has more.
Scottie Pippen, in his 11 years here in Chicago, he was the model of consistency. During his career, he averaged 18 points a game during the regular season, and those same 18 points during the postseason. Now, it was during that postseason where Scottie built yet another consistency. In his career during the decade of the 90s, in each and every playoff, well, Scottie would put his signature on it with a memorable slam dunk.
Wow.
May 7th, 1990, Bulls-Sixers, round 2. Scottie gets the ball in the wing, and you can guess the rest.
Right of the lane, dunk, and a foul on the horn.
April 30th, 1991. This time, Patrick Ewing is the victim.
On the drive, in on Ewing, right on Ewing.
June 12th, 1992. Bulls-Blazers NBA Finals. Pip shows Clyde he's got a little glide of his own. June 13th, 1993. NBA Finals again. One of Scottie's most famous facials. Just ask Oliver Miller. May 20th, 1994. Bulls-Knicks. This time, it's literally over the top.
Scottie, oh, and he went right over the top of him.
May 17th, 1995. Bulls-Magic. Pippen splits Penny and Shaq.
Sarge, right over the big guy.
May 1st, 1996. Scottie offers a preview of things to come with this baseline jam. April 30th, 1997. Michael loses control, and Pippen dunks home the winner.
Oh, yeah! Got it, caught and he's fouled. What a play by Pip.
Finally, May 23rd, 1998. Bulls-Pacers. Scottie saves his best for Travis Best with this one-hand tomahawk.
Oh, this was unbelievable by Scottie Pippen.
He learned his defense and his dunks from Norm Van Leer, of course.
Absolutely.
All right, taking a look at Scottie's numbers, what impresses you the most, Norm?
Well, I think when you get down to it, the rebounds that he gets in this team in certain situations, well, it's one thing about Scottie, which you don't see on there right now. 18 points a game, I think, is a key. In a wide-open game, he scores better, to me, than he does in a half-court set, because that's Scottie's game. Wide open, and let's run, and let's do our thing.
And let's keep it right here. More Game Room straight ahead.